let's dust it off from the Rich Eisen Show production archives. Hit it.
I plead the fifth.
It's time for a TB12 heat check.
I forgot about this.
I just want everyone.
It's been a while, man. It's been a minute.
I just want everyone to know when we first broke this out 2 years ago, I told you guys it was 12 out of 12, and you laughed at me. And what happened? He played that year. He's a 1 right now. It's a 1.
He's not coming back.
It's a 1.
Well, he's not wrong in the fact that if, in fact, he does wind up getting a piece of the Las Vegas Raiders, he will have his chess piece as a player removed from the board, which, by the way...
They could vote and let him
by
play.
The way, no.
They could vote.
But let me ask you this question.
They could vote.
Excuse me. Let me ask you this question.
Yeah, the answer is yes. You want to know why? Tom Brady is good for business.
Excuse me, sir. Let's just say he just said you are the 49ers. By the way, interesting choice. Vic, nice choice.
He almost played for them last year.
I get it. And then I love how Tom's like Patriots, because I'm sure, hey, you got to go home again.
He's getting retired.
He's getting retired. You know what I mean? There'll be a red jacket. There's going to be the whole business. There'll be a statue. I get it. And then he mentions the Raiders. But let's just get Niners, right? Let's say somehow the Niners wind up in this situation that Vic just laid out, okay? Where they've suddenly run out of quarterbacks again. Isn't that wow, that's crazy. The injury bug hits them like crazy again. They're out of quarterbacks again. And they call up Tom Brady, and already he's now a member of the Raiders, okay? Ownership, right? If you're Stan Kroenke, do you vote to allow him to come back? Hell no. If you are Jody Allen of the Seahawks, if you are Michael Bidwell of the Cardinals, do you raise your hand and say, sure, it's good for the league?
Yes.
Come on back. No.
Why?
Chris, put yourself, because you're not letting Tom Brady come to the rescue for the 49ers when you can block it.
Oh,
he's not the majority owner. He's going to own like 2%.
Does it matter?
Who cares?
What do you mean, who cares?
I mean, who cares? You're not an owner.
Who's he hurting?
He's making
My chances
everyone money.
to make the Super Bowl.
Guess what? Clearly, owners, we know, don't care about that.
Which is
Dallas. Yeah. All they care about is the money in their pocket, and Tom Brady makes money for everyone.
Guess what, Chris? The piece of whatever you'd get for Tom Brady raising the boat of a rating, or whatever you would get, the piece of a Tom Brady 12 jersey,
food,
all of that
ticket sales
does not compare to you taking the trophy in your hand and putting it in the case and having a parade in your town. The money you get from that would eclipse whatever the hell 1/32 of Tom Brady's raising of all boats. And plus,
disagree.
You have to put yourself in the ownership position, which is you don't want to let the Niners off the hook in this situation. As a matter of fact, right now, I would preemptively just say, Tom, you want a piece of the Raiders? Take it. Yes, I'll raise my hand now to take your piece off the board. I don't want you coming back.
Then why are they all complaining and holding it up then?
Well, I mean, because right now it's about money, and they probably don't think he really wants to play, which, by the way, might not be. That's a four-dimensional chess play. Let me sit down in Vic Blend's chair and start talking about, you know what, I kind of like to play still.
Yeah, I'm always going to be in shape.
I think I can throw. I'm always in shape, but they might not let me if I'm an owner. That's potential five-dimensional chess by Tom Brady.
Thinking.
TB12.
Thinking.
You don't want to, you think that maybe Mark Davis is taking, if you will, a haircut? By the way, Mark Davis, I'd like to see him in Vic Blend's chair.
Mark Davis needs to make an appointment with Vic.
Now that is a deep cut. I would see that pod.
Yeah. Does Vic Blends have a bowl?
Right there. Is that a Vic cut? Is that what would Vic say yes to that?
Don't disrespect my man Vic Blends.
Okay.
No.
Now,
no.
So Mark's taking a figurative haircut.
Vic would have
giving Tom a haircut, and thus suddenly, honestly, you want your home value to go up? Would you want your neighbor to cut the price of his or her house? That affects your real estate value, does
It's
it
a little
not?
bit different,
So no, it's not. You're not going to allow somebody to sell a piece of a team that affects what you can maybe sell your team for. Nuh-uh.
What if
Right
you can
now,
get
that's
more
what it's
money,
about.
though?
But all of a sudden, Tom's like, I'm thinking of coming back. If I get a phone call next November, I might be coming to your division, owner X, Y, and Z. Maybe you should give me that piece of the Raiders I'm looking for. Tom Brady, everybody.
Hurry up and
You want to
say
talk
yes.
about heat check? Let's see that one more time. Now that is a heat check, baby.
Man's just playing chess is what
Let
you're
me
saying,
see that
Rich.
one more
Hurry up
time.
and
Hit
say
it.
yes.
Hit it.
I plead the fifth.
I plead
It's
the fifth.
time for a TB12 heat check.
All right.
I plead the fifth.
It's been a while.
One.
Tom Brady's out there playing chess and everyone else is playing checkers.
We're at 1 right now.
We're at one.
Not even at 2, Chris?
Yeah, I mean,
we're at
you're
one.
being generous. You're being generous to even put it at a 1.
We're at 1. And we only deal in full numbers, no fractions.
Yeah, you don't want me to come back and prevent your team from winning a division, making a Super Bowl? Maybe you should give me a piece of the Raiders and take me off the board. Love it. That's next level stuff. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.